tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, you're able to recognize some of them blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, great day, beautiful people. It's Tuesday. We're going to usher in some affirmations. We're going to get a spirit junkie card. And again, I ain't trying to pride on it because Black History is every day, but I got an African Goddess Rising card. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. And while I'm trying to get myself together this morning, as usual, I will give you guys a song. And today we're gonna get Goddesses on High because that's what I'm feeling like. I've been singing it in my head all morning. So let's go.
It's burning in the air, flowers in my hair, crystals at your brow neck, vibes I got them all. And your girl, she cook, she be reading books. Patty on my backside, just know why they shook her. Goddesses on high, money on my mind, X-ray vision in my eyes. I see through all your lies. Courageous, fist when needed, not afraid to cry. Used to play the victim, I started that disguise. Goddesses on high. She don't gotta rise, she already on high. She be lighting up the sky. And that girl, she cook, she be reading books. Yeah. She be minding her business, steady growing and building, taking care of the children, keeping up her appearance. She don't play no games, put respect on her name. If you stand in her way, you going down in flames. She eat right to maintain a discipline. Be insane, I'm saying you don't want no problem with her eye. God like army, your ancestors by my side. Goddess is on high. She don't gotta ride. She already on high. She be lighting up the sky. And that girl, she cook. She be reading books. Yeah. The goddess is on high, money on my mind, X-ray vision in my eyes. I see through all your lies. Courageous, fierce when needed, not afraid to cry. Used to play the victim, might have started that disguise. It's burning in the air, flowers in my hair, crystals at your brow. The vibes I got them all. And your girl, she cook. She be reading books. Daddy on my backside, you know why they should.
Reading books, y'all.
Money on my mind, X-ray vision in my eyes. I see through all your lies. Courageous, fierce when needed, not afraid to cry. Used to play the victim, might have started that disguise. The goddess is on high. She don't gotta rise. She already on high. She be lighting up the sky. And that girl, she cook. She be reading books. Yeah.
Good day, Michelle. Good day, baby. So I gotta show y'all because this probably been on my mind.
How long could you keep paying
the mortgage? No, this probably been on my mind to show y'all that. Listen, my name is THERESA. My name is Teresa. Good day, beautiful people. Good day. Yep, I've been doing it. I've been doing it, you guys. It's funny to try to put the words together because when you learn a sign, like learning one sign at a time or whatever the case may be, but it's a whole bunch of them that I got already. Like what and how and stuff like that. And no, this ain't no sign language. YouTube is something that I'm learning, and I'm learning it because I have grandchildren that are impaired a little bit with vocalizing what they want, and they can talk, but they sometimes they can't get out the words in which they want, and so we are learning some sign language. And like I was writing down the sounds that I already know, and I was like, wow, slow and all kind. I was like, ugh, more. Thank you. Sorry, please. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm getting it, you guys. But to try to put it together in a sentence and to watch people that sign so fast, I'd be like, oh my God, how they get that fast? But I guess after repetition and you working at it, you would get it. But I'm gonna try to slow down because I probably got some carpal tunnel or something going on in these wrists. But I got this. I'm gonna keep on working at it, you, you guys. So good day. Let's get these affirmations for today. We got a spirit junkie card, and again, I'm gonna get an African goddess rising card, and let's go. So the first affirmation says, all of the changes in life that lie before me are positive ones. I am safe. All of the changes that lie in front of me, before me, are positive ones, and I am safe. I am safe because I don't worry about the changes that lie before me because I haven't gotten to them changes yet. I just know that the universe is going to usher in exactly what I need. And so I am safe to keep moving forward. Yep, I'll be looking around, but I stay present and available. And I'm glad about that. All the changes in my life that are before me are positive ones. So I'm not worried about walking forward and falling or nothing else because if I fall, I'm going to get back up and the universe is going to take care of me. I'm going to take care of me because I love me so much. The second one says, if someone knew you 5 years ago, Michelle, if someone knew you 5 years ago, chances are they hardly know you at all today. We shift our mindset, we expand our vision, and we change our actions. Did you hear that? If somebody knew you 5 years ago, I told you you could change who you are in 30 days. It take 30 days to break a habit. They said if someone knew you 5 years ago, chances are if they see you today, you are different. They don't know who you are today. And I done told you guys that all the time. I said when people bring up old stuff about how you used to be and all of those things, guess what? I tell them go back to that address where you found me at, because maybe she's still there. Because this a new person right here. This somebody else different. This ain't the same person. I done grew up. I'm constantly shifting my mindset. I'm constantly learning something new. So how in the hell could I be the same as I was 5 years ago? I'm not. I expand my vision and I change my actions. When I see my kids popping off and their attitude is a little crazy sometimes or whatever, all I can do is look at me in them because that was me. But I've changed my actions. I know that I don't have to get super upset about things anymore because a lot of stuff that I was getting upset about, guess what? Didn't have nothing to do with me. I was hit with a whole bunch of problems yesterday, and guess what? Not one of them was mine. So why I'm upset? Sometimes we upset ourselves just having to entertain or listen to somebody else's issues. Not me anymore. And I'm not judging anybody that is still affected. What I'm telling you is to learn how to deal with those particular things. Learn how to hone in and observe, not absorb what's going on around you. People got problems. And yep, you and your girlfriends or whoever, we gonna talk about it. But at the end of the day, even after talking about it, The person that's responsible for solving their problems is you. You might get some wonderful advice that you decide not to take, or whatever the case may be. It's fine. You are the person that's gonna save you. So I'm taking that this morning because I'm always expanding my vision. And let's get it. Michelle, how was work yesterday? And how's the weather? No. I can hear somebody now talking about some, what in the world? Did the cars hit the floor? It was a couple of them. It wasn't just one, because if I had a jumper, I'm on it. What is it that we need to hear today? Oh. Ha. I hear smoothies this morning. Not only am I getting coffee, I am getting a fruit smoothie this morning. I am so grateful for my mom. When I tell you the stuff come full circle right here, and if nobody else see it, I do, and I accept my stuff right here. It says, instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. They just said, the card just said before that, the affirmation said, if someone knew you 5 years ago, chances are they don't know you now. It says, instead of taking on the fear of others, because guess what? People reflect their fears on you. I told you we could talk about something and I could tell you, hey, I got this business idea and this and this. And sometimes people will talk you out of your ideal, out of your dream, out of your destiny because of their own fears. Don't allow people to project their fears onto you. We do it a whole lot. We talk to people and we can tell them every reason on how they could fail. Or, oh girl, I tried that right there and that ain't gonna work. Or I did this right here and that ain't gonna work. And you ever talk to, it might be your kids or somebody else, and you can tell them you trying to solve a problem, and there's a well, what if this happened? And then what if this happened? And well, what if none of that happened? So you didn't put yourself in a spot of fear. Let me go back and use the news. Let's use that then. Let's use the news, because we hear all of these things on the news. If you watch the news or whatever the case may be, and sometimes they put you in a spot of fear immediately because of what's going on outside. First of all, something that you usually ain't got control over. You don't got control over what the president doing. You ain't got control over what Congress doing. You don't got control over none of that stuff, but they will implant a seed of fear in you that like when we had that snow, that ice storm down here. They implant fear, and people ran out of here and went and bought up all of the stuff for 3 days of ice. You get what I'm saying? Like they was going to be locked down for 30 days. Just like when they bought up, like COVID. And not to say that COVID was dangerous. It was. But they went and bought up all the toilet tissue like they was going to be on the toilet. And so we do, they put, sometimes people instill fear into you when it ain't nothing there for you to be afraid of. And so, yes, of course, I keep things in my house just in case some things happen or whatever the case may be. But I'm not finna live my life according to what other people think is finna happen. Because what happens when it don't happen? And I understand being prepared because I am definitely prepared. I buy little things, but I am not going to go in debt buying things every time they tell me on the news that just like them people went crazy about them food stamps. Oh my God, we ain't gonna get no food stamps. Oh, Jesus Christ. When I couldn't understand, the government shut down, and I understand that. But what I couldn't understand is that most of them, it wasn't even time for them to get their food stamps. So how you starving already? Like, but the news had people on there, I can't get no food. I ain't gonna be able to. Quit playing with me right now. You starving and it ain't even 30 days. Okay. Our shelves still ain't got themselves together right now. The stores are still not. I can't buy no juice here, nothing. I went to the store to get some. I drink cran mango, or they ain't got no juice. They ain't got. I put in a $50 order at Walmart. I'm gonna get 25 of it. They still ain't got all their stuff back. And hey, I know how to downsize. And not only that, I've been gardening. So I'm not going hungry because I got food out there. It might not be the food that we want to eat every day, but we ain't going to starve. It's food that we going to eat. And so don't allow people to instill fear in you about something that you don't have no control over, anyways. All you can do is reflect love. I live in a spot of love, period. Is hey, I'm not scared of what's gonna happen because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not living my life like that because guess what? I would stay fearful all the time. And I can't do that. I've been and had a heart attack. I'm too old for stuff like that, you guys. So yeah. That girl, please. We ain't got no water down here. Can't get no water. Can't But have you ever thought that they do those things because they hype the businesses up? You know what I'm saying? They they get to make their money and all of these things. Like this is crazy. At least now, once a year, we having some kind of something that make people go on a frenzy and start buying up everything. No, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So let's get us an African goddess card because it's a beautiful day to be here, you guys. And again, I guess I'm gonna say it again. If you haven't had the opportunity to go sign up for the email at herbalgoddesses.com, it is herbalgoddesses, one word.com. It will take you right to my page. You can peruse around, go straight to the bottom, and sign up for the email so that when I am running deals, you will be the first to know about it. I'm just saying. So help a sister out. It don't cost a dime to go subscribe to a page or put your email down there. Irazuli, Irazuli, Danter. This about cutting cords, you guys. Etheric cords. You see that? Irazuli, Danter. And I know you probably can't see, but you see her with the sword in her hand and her babies. But you see the sword in her hand and the babies. She like, I gotta let something go. So let's see. Let's see. I'm curious to see what she is, what she got going on. It says that Irazuli Danter fought elbow to elbow with her people during Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the dark mother. It says, if it isn't wholehearted love, release it. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. It says the energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. Whoo, do you hear that? I'm taking that today because I'm going to tell y'all a little story after this because, yeah, it says the energy cords binding you to someone else no longer that you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of God, goddesses, loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. So they said, as you are envisioning cutting cords with someone else, they said, listen, wish them well. They said, you are both whole and healed. So wish them well as you are cutting the cord between them and severing the ties between you guys. Wish them well. May they be healed and whole as well. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. And it said the declaration for this is I am worthy, I am compassionate, I am whole. And you are worthy, you are compassionate, and you are whole, no matter what it looks like to other people. And some of us are attached and we don't want to be attached to certain things. So I'm gonna give you this quick story before I get off of here about what happened yesterday. Here go one of them, anyways. So the husband man called, and he's having some issues, some health issues. Okay, and obviously I must be the only person that he can call. I don't know or whatever, but he calls and he has some health issues going on, and he's talking to me and this and you guys, this is when I realized that the cord cutting ceremony that I did, it was on fleek, okay? And a lot of times we think cutting a cord eliminates people from even contacting us. That's not what it does. It severs the connection between you and that person. And so, as he's explaining to me these health issues he got going on, or whatever the case may be, let me tell you something. In me before, I would have kicked into like wife mode or something. I listened without judgment. I gave my advice and told him, hey, I think that you should tell your children what's going on because we don't have any children together anymore. Our baby died. You know what I'm saying? And so we don't have any children together. So I'm not the person that you need to be telling. I know. She said the husband man. I know it do. And so I told him, I said, you should call your ex-wife and you should talk to her and you should tell her the things that you got going on and maybe talk to your children because this children is grown, and he gave me every excuse on why not to do that. But like I told you guys before, I usually and on the norm, I would usually kick in the wife mode and be trying to tell him what to do and see if I can help out. But the universe said, hey, we severed that tie. I wish him well. I want him to be whole. But I ain't participating because I don't got nothing to do with that. I've learned my spot. And I was so proud of myself yesterday. And even, I'm not just saying with the husband, man, there's other people that I've severed cords with. And not to say that they don't contact me because they do, because I'm just that bomb.com kind of person. Sometimes you want to talk to me. But I've learned my place. We are no longer connected to the point where you can yank me and pull me whenever you want to. I don't love you like I used to no more. I love you in the sense of I want you to be healed. I want you to be well, but not for me. I'm okay with however things turn out. You understand? Let's go to the severing some more cords. You remember I told you guys, chop, chop, snip, snip. I didn't divorce my family. Remember that too? Yep. Remember I did that? I didn't cut the cord so much that we had a death in the family and they didn't even call. Ain't said a word. Outside of me seeing it on Facebook, my stepsister has passed. And outside of me seeing it on Facebook, nobody has said a thing. Am I feeling some type of way? No, I'm not. Because who severed the cord? I did. I told you guys right here on this live that I divorced them. And I meant that. And so I don't feel no type of way. I know exactly what I did. And I understand. And so there are some cords that probably need to be cut in your life and some things that need to be severed. They said, and if you're having a hard time letting go, sometimes you can just envision the cord cutting. I'm letting go of this. I don't want this. I don't want this. And get this away from me too. Just like they said, when you get in the shower and you wash all that negativity off of you, wash them people off too. And watch how much your life changed. You guys do amazing stuff. And sometimes it be time to let go. Even of the husband, man. I was so proud of myself yesterday that I just wanted to share that. I hurt the sister above her, not the one I got into it with in Detroit. Um, but yeah, but yeah, the other sister, yeah. And so the thing is that, yeah, and a lot of people don't understand, I guess, probably why I'm able to deal like this. But when people don't show you that they care about you or they love you or they even have an ounce of respect for you, then it's your job to remove yourself. And that's exactly what I did. Michelle, you understand because you know that when Aji passed, I didn't have any family members there. That's why I divorced them. My dad and my auntie came on my father's side. None of my mama people came except for my brother, and my mom was here in Texas. And everybody else were just friends and people that we collected along the way. And that's when I realized that family is just people that genuinely just love you. And so, yep, I might be wrong if I'm judging them according to that, but I am. And I'm telling you that that's what it is. I divorced them because of that. And so, yep, I do feel sorry for her children. I do um, hope that all is well, but not to the point where I want to get involved. And I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me, you guys, because that wasn't me before. I love the person that I'm becoming. I love who I am. I am perfectly imperfect for me and the people around me. I am understood. I am kind. I am everything that I need to be. I'm a goddess on high. So I love the person that I am. And with that being said, you guys, let's go out here and rock this Tuesday out. You got so much to do. And even if you don't have anything to do, taking care of you is enough. And so I love you guys right where you are. No judgment, because you ain't done nothing to me. And I will see you guys right here for the wonderful Wednesday that we got coming up. Don't forget, if you did the cinnamon and the new moon and the full moon ceremonies and all of those things, usher in greatness for you. Because you are already great. You are loved and you are understood. And I love you guys. So I'll see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Go be great. I love you guys. Bye-bye.